Income inequality and wage stagnation has been problematic over the last several decades, as far as I can remember. But with recent rising inflation that shows no signs of slowing down, and cost of living from housing, transportation to grocery, if you're making $15 to $25 an hour, even here in West Michigan, with two people working, you are barely making ends meet, meeting daily necessities and wants. And you have two choices. Either get mad about it, get angry about the current situation, but it's not going to solve anything. All it does is create more stress, adding more cortisol, and reduce your quality of life. Or the other choice is to acknowledge it and accept it. If you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it, but acknowledge it and step back and figure out how you can add more income to your household. Some people in this current situation, they may try to find side hustles or get rich quick scheme. Stay away from any people, any financial gurus, influencers, or anyone you know that give you this get rich quick scheme. There is no get rich quick. Wealth is accumulate over time. So today what I'm talking about is how can you add more value to companies so that they feel that the value is worth the extra pay. The key word is they feel. Sometimes, whether you and I agreed or not, companies are willing to put a certain dollar value based on the role that you're in. The way to make more money is to generate that value. The more value you add, the more people or corporation is willing to pay. I am speaking from someone that used to be in manufacturing and hourly production employees for 12 years. And throughout that 12 years, I went back to school and earned my bachelor degree, got a software engineering job for 2 years, and then in leadership role, both in manufacturing and warehousing supply chain for over a decade. To add more value, you may have to acquire new knowledge or new skills. So you can do that through several ways. The first option is to find out if your company offers tuition reimbursement. If they do, take advantage of that. One class here, two classes there. The next thing you know, you'll have your associate or a bachelor degree or a trade or certification. When I was in manufacturing from 1998 through 2010, I went back to school and earned my bachelor degree in computer information system. Cost me $0 because my company at the time partnered with the local university where if classes were offered locally, it was zero tuition. And if I took class on campus, it's at a reduced rate. On top of that, I had tuition reimbursement. The second option is to take advantage of the on-the-job training, whether it's internal or external. I owe my career success in leadership role not because of my bachelor degree, but because of on-the-job training that I received as an hourly production employee over a decade, where I learned about lean manufacturing, Toyota production system, problem solving, and leadership. And I also took on different areas of expertise where I did not get paid a single penny more, but the compound knowledge and the experience that I gained paid dividends, huge dividends, when I was with my last employer, where I was in leadership role for over a decade. I was able to apply what I learned on the job for free, even with no extra compensation. It paid dividends. The third option is to use this to your full advantage, your phone. This is power. This is knowledge in the palm of your hand. You can learn a lot. You can learn how to DIY. You can learn a different skills, a different skill set. But just be careful who you get the information from, because there are no shortages of influencers that are trying to sell you their programs, their content, their courses, where you can actually get those information for free with a simple Google search. And the fourth and the last option is to take promotion, even if the increase is minimal or none. Let me say that one more time. Take promotion, even if it is minimal increase from where you're at or none. That's because the power of compounding knowledge adds up over time. I say that because I owe a lot of my career success, and which allowed me to not rely on active income for the last 2 years because of that mindset. Over the years, I made a lot of mistakes. But one thing that I had going for me was the passion for learning. I love to learn, I love to understand and apply. I love problem solving. When people view problem as headaches, I view that as opportunity. And I don't look at things from short term, I look at long term. What I mean by taking promotion, whether you get increase or not, the compound knowledge, if the current company don't appreciate you for the value that you add with the knowledge that you applied, you can take that value, that potential value, and take it to a different employer. And then once you go there, now your income can multiply. Companies can take away your benefit, they can freeze your pay. But what they cannot take is the knowledge, the compound knowledge you compounded over time. And that knowledge will allow you to add value to your current employer or your new employer or to your new business.